Alright, so I know I just did a Blu-ray collection video, but I thought it'd just be fun to record a one about my Disney collection. Um, and I thought it just includes 20th Century Fox titles because they're 20th Century Fox is owned by Disney. I'm also going to include some Studio Ghibli titles, even though now I'm not going to show you all my Studio Ghibli titles because I'm just going over the ones that were released by Disney. But basically, if you want to know the difference between a G Kids and a Disney, they're the same dub. This one's just released by a different studio because Disney lost the rights to distribute these. G Kids picked up the rights, and they put out new ones with slipcovers, and so that's basically the difference. There's basically no difference. So if you don't have the Studio Ghibli movies, or you're like, do I get the Disney ones or do I get which one? Just get the Disney ones. It's fine. My Neighbor Totoro. This is my favorite Ghibli movie. Actually, it's not. It's between Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away. I'm just gonna say those three because it always switches between those three. It's one. I'll rewatch one and it'll be like that one's my favorite, and then next week it won't be. So, yeah, My Neighbor Totoro. I love that one. Castle in the Sky, which is great. I love Castle in the Sky. I'm not crazy about that one like everybody else is, but I still love it. Again, Princess Mononoke, another one of my favorites. Definitely my favorite score of these movies. Love the pacing in that one too. Howl's Moving Castle, another great one. This one I don't watch as much. And then this is one of the Studio Ghibli films I absolutely hate. I just cannot watch this movie, The Wind Rises, every time. I fall asleep straight through it. Um, so this is celebrating Mickey Mouse. This is a 13 short collection. And if you just like Mickey Mouse and you want some high definition classic shorts like Steamboat Willie and stuff in high definition, this is like a $14 Blu-ray. I mean, you're basically paying $1 per short. That's a good deal. And I think it's worth picking up if you're a Disney fan. And then we have Walt Disney, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, the Three Musketeers. I love how they put this on Blu-ray, but they didn't put the one with Tim Curry. Where's that at? And yeah, I'll show you my DVDs as we get more into the video. But I'll show you that last because I got more Blu-rays. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. I like this short though. I think it's a fun little special. It's kind of generic. You kind of know where it's gonna go, but it's fun. Sleeping Beauty, which it's a classic. I'm not into it that much. Here's my thing about Disney animated movies, the classic ones. There are some I really love, and then some I really loved as a kid, but I watch now and I'm bored by because I'm going, okay, I get this was made in the 40s. There wasn't that much animation, animated movies and shows and stuff. So you didn't really have any competition, and they're really revolutionary for the time, blah, blah, blah. But there isn't a story, and I get it. You're just experimenting with the animation, and at the time that was enough. But now I want to watch a movie with a story, with characters, and, Disney animated movies, the really old ones, don't have that. And I think that's why the ones in the 90s and the newer ones, some of them more than others, are my favorites because they have stories. They have a lot more plot to them, and it's less about the atmosphere. And there's some films I really love with the atmosphere, like Fantasia is one of my favorites, has a great atmosphere to it. And there's some other classic ones, like Alice in Wonderland, that's another one of my favorites. Love this one. The Rescuers. I'm not crazy about The Rescuers. I'm not crazy about Rescuer Down Under. I think these are just really boring movies I'm not into. So yeah, that's my thought on those movies. Robin Hood. I don't know. I don't love this one. I can see why it's forgotten because it's just Robin Hood with animals. It's not that special or unique, and it's a little too cutesy. So, and Aristocats is just boring and just a little too cutesy. So I'm not into that. But Aladdin, this movie's great. I just don't love it, and I don't know why. I loved this one as a kid, but now I watch it, I'm kind of like, not so much. It's a fun movie though. And I didn't even rewatch that much as a kid. So Beauty and the Beast. This is my favorite Disney animated movie ever. Fully animated Disney movie, anyways. Lion King, classic. You know, it's great. I think Beauty and the Beast is better of the two. Like, ones that people really fight over which one's the best one. I think those are the two ones people really fight over. I think it's Beauty and the Beast. I think it's the best Disney animated movie. Hunchback of Notre Dame. This is one of my favorites. I think it's one of the best. I think it's underrated. I know some people are like, well, it's really dark for Disney catalog and different. Yeah, but that's a good thing, and it's really well made, and it's beautifully animated. It's the prettiest of the lineup from this era. Mulan. You know, Mulan's Mulan. I'm not into it. I'm going to say a lot with these Disney animated movies. Underrated, Meet the Robinsons, but it's still, I say underrated, but it's still kind of a mess of a movie, but I still like it. It's got a great message, and it's just really creative and inventive. Just wish there was more to it. Tangled's really, really fun. I think it's better than Frozen, but I don't even love that one. Wreck-It Ralph. I do love this movie. I think this movie's great. Ralph Breaks the Internet. I hate this movie. It was really cheap, and I have the first movie, so might as well put them together. Who Framed Roger Rabbit. One of my favorite films ever made. My favorite Disney movie ever made. Just one of the greatest films ever made, if you ask me. Toy Story trilogy. And wait, it's not a trilogy anymore. It's a quadrilogy, and so I have Toy Story 4. And these editions here are Target exclusives. They're really cheap now because they really made too many of these. Like, these are still sitting in Target stores, which is insane to me. You know, Target exclusive usually go by really quick. I don't know why they made so many of these, and these are not worth it, by the way. If you can get them like really cheap, might as well. But other than that, you open it up, and it's, you know, there's a book in here. The book doesn't give you that much insight. Most of them are just like descriptions of the plot of the movie, and it's like, why do I need a description of the plot of the movie? I can just watch the movie, and then it's just the same disc, no extra special features, nothing. I know they did one with The Rise of Skywalker, which had extra special features and documentaries on it, and so, yeah, I mean, that's worth it, but this is not. I wish I'd gotten that Rise of Skywalker one, but I did not, but this one is great. A Bug's Life, that one's great. I love A Bug's Life. Finding Nemo, I love Finding Nemo. That's my favorite Pixar movie besides Ratatouille, which I do not have enough Pixar movies, and I don't own Ratatouille. Finding Dory, Target exclusive Steelbook. Love Finding Dory. Inside Out, great Pixar movie. Just not as great as everyone says it is. Onward. Some people don't like this movie. Some people don't care for it, and I totally see it, but it's alright. Just does not hold up very well on rewatches. Enchanted, very underrated. Love this one. The original Muppet movie, probably, I don't know. I don't know which one's my favorite anymore. It always switches with these Muppet movies because I love the Muppets. 2011 Muppet movie. Muppets Most Wanted. Love that one. Tron. I need to get Tron Legacy, but Tron, you know, a lot of people love it. Very revolutionary film. I'm just not into it. Prom. This movie sucks. Don't watch it. But, you know, with a lot of these Disney titles, they're just going out of print. And if I ever want to watch them, I'll never be able to do it. So, Narnia. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. This one's great. I think the rest of the Narnia movies are awful, and I don't like them. So, if I come across Caspian at a really good price, I'll put it on the shelf, but that's the only one I'll get. Princess Bride and Princess Bride 2. These are really movies, but I like watching them. They're fun. So, they're so-so movies, though. $1 Million Arm, just a fun true story Disney movie. We don't get a lot of those anymore. Oz the Great and Powerful. I just got this today, actually, so you didn't see this one in my Blu-ray collection video. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen this one. but I will definitely be rewatching that soon. Prince of Persia I really like. It's got its issues though. Nothing like the game, honestly, but yeah. Underdog, that's a fun one. Jungle Book remake, my favorite of the Disney remakes, and the only one I like. Into the Woods. I respect that movie, but it is not good. College Road Trip. I don't know. Guilty pleasure. Hocus Pocus 4K Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Look at this, so pretty. I don't like Hocus Pocus that much, but this steelbook was just too pretty to pass up on. Frankenweenie. I love Frankenweenie. Nightmare Before Christmas. Love this one. That's my second favorite movie. My favorite is Fantastic Mr. Fox. The Santa Claus trilogy, which don't love, but for some reason I watch it every year at Christmas. Mickey Twice Upon a Christmas. No, it's Once Upon a Christmas and Twice Upon a Christmas. Because I can say words. Yeah. Just fun little Mickey Mouse shorts. Jim Carrey Christmas Carol. I respect it more than I actually like it. And Nutcracker in the Four Realms. Here, this is what all the respect this movie deserves. So, Iron Man. Now we're getting to my MCU collection. Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Iron Man, and then I have Thor, First Avenger, The Avengers, Iron Man 3, here. Thor the Dark World, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Age of Ultron, and Ant-Man. Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, and my favorite, Infinity War. I don't love Marvel movies, but that one I do love, so. Ant-Man the Wasp, awful. Just awful. Captain Marvel, another awful one. Endgame, I freaking hate so many parts of this movie, but there's also like one or two good moments I really like in it. Like that final fight is great, but then there's even parts in that final fight that really suck. And then Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, if you notice, I am missing just one Marvel movie, and that's Spider-Man Homecoming. And I will get that one eventually, but I haven't found it at a price I'm willing to pay, so I don't have it. Lego Star Wars, The Padawan Menace. This is out of print right now, but it's just this cute little Lego short. I think the twist is dumb at the end of it. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But Star Wars: The Lego Freemaker Adventures Season 1. I need to get Season 2, but I have Season 1. And it's the only season on Blu-ray for some reason. Like, at that point, just release both on Blu-ray. Here's Seasons 1 through 3 of Rebels. And then I do have right over here Season 4. And then we have Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, Solo, Rogue One, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker. So, and you might be saying, where's The Force Awakens? Well, I do have it. Where is it? Wait. Okay. Apparently I'm one of the Three Stooges today. I don't have it. Oh, right here. There you go. I will show you my Disney box sets after I'm done with the top row here, which we're almost done with. Willow, New Mutants. New Mutants was very forgettable. I don't think it was worth all the delays and blah, blah, blah about the movie. Alien, the first one. Why did you only put Alien on 4K instead of the rest of the movies? I just don't understand. The Martian 4K, especially since a lot of those Alien movies do need remasters because the Blu-ray sets were kind of iffy on a lot of the stuff. Alita Battle Angel, I do not care for this movie. I don't really care if we get a sequel. I know there's some diehard fans of it. It's okay. Ad Astra, this is one of my favorite films of 2019. Just love that movie. Man, 2019, such a great year for movies. 2020 happened. Bohemian Rhapsody. Live Aid's great. Queen music's great, but that movie, no. Sandlot. Classic, but not the kind of classic I'm into. Jojo Rabbit, one of my favorite movies. So funny, so heartwarming, tear-jerking, just wow. I could watch this movie over and over again. I don't know. This movie's underrated. Not saying it's a great movie or even a good movie in some regards. Ready or not, this movie's ridiculous, but it's so much fun, and it's one of those cheesy, like, crazy concept horror movies. I just wish it did a little bit more with it. The Sound of Music, classic. The hills are alive. Alright, I'm never gonna do that again. We got Night at the Museum trilogy, which they're supposed to be coming out with an animated film, kind of spin-off of the Night at the Museum movies, where they bring back Common Raw from the second movie, come out on Disney Plus later this year. So we'll see how that turns out. Napoleon Dynamite. I watched this. I was kind of met on it. I always hear somebody talk about it. I've never seen it. So then I watched it, and I was like, eh. But then you just watch it again, and it's like, I get it. This movie's hysterical. It's so weird. It's so creative. But, yeah, Home Alone 1 and 2. Home Alone's the only good one's the first movie. The second one has good parts to it, but it's not the first movie. Romancing the Stone, which I need to get, the sequel. Dodgeball, hilarious. And it's got my boy, Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller's never been in a bad movie. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. My boy, Ben Stiller in Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Another one of my favorite movies. Batman the movie. This is the Adam West Batman movie, which is weird that this is released by 20th Century Fox because I have like 20 other Batman movies and they're all Warner Brothers, except for this one. And the series is released by Warner Brothers. So, yeah, go figure on that, Ms. Doubtfire. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Chronicle. Big. The Post. I love Big. Big's hilarious. Castaway. I know people always talk about this movie, but I'm going to be honest. Let's be real. There are better movies where people are on an island by themselves, and Castaway is good for a great Tom Hanks performance, and it's fun to watch, but there are better movies with people trapped on islands by themselves. We Bought a Zoo. Surprisingly, a really charming movie. A Christmas Carol. This is the George C. Scott version. The A-Team movie. But I have A-Team, the complete series, so I just kind of needed it. 500 Days of Summer, my favorite romantic movie, and yes, I will be rewatching this and crying on Valentine's Day. I shouldn't have mentioned the crying part. Lincoln. Edward Scissorhands. I'm not crazy about this movie anymore like I thought I was, but still. Very charming movie in a lot of areas. Anastasia, great. Ice Age. Studio that made this, Blue Sky, rest in peace. You guys shut down today, and you will ever be remembered from animation nerds like me. Freebirds. So-so movie, but I like parts of it. I'll probably be rewatching on Thanksgiving. Book of Life. So-so movie. Peanuts, the best Blue Sky movie, besides one I will be talking about in a minute. Isle of Dogs. Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Love this movie. Missing Link. Love this movie too. And Spies in the Sky is the best Blue Sky movie. Alright, that's all my Disney and 20th Century Fox styles. Now we'll go over some shows that are on movies and box sets owned by Disney. Firefly is now a Disney thing because Fox Same thing with The Kingsman, which this is both movies together. This is all 9 Planet of the Apes movies together in this set. So you have the Tim Burton remake, the original 5, and the newer trilogy. And Independence Day 1 and 2 on 4K, which the first one is the only one that exists. So that's the only one I would be acknowledging within this video. And is that everything? Yep, that's everything. Well, I guess they own ESPN, so The Last Dance is technically owned by them because they own ESPN. But, alright, now I can show you my Disney DVDs, which isn't very large, but it's growing, because as I've come to see, a lot of Disney titles aren't on Blu-ray. Lego Star Wars, The Yoda Chronicles, which this is the one that came out before Disney bought Star Wars, and then they made the new Yoda Chronicles. Because there's Yoda Chronicles, and there's the new Yoda Chronicles. Lego Star Wars Droid Tales, Star Wars Resistance Season 1. Give us Season 2 on DVD, please. Phineas and Ferb Star Wars, Tarzan 2. Still need to get Tarzan 1, Mighty Ducks 2, and I need to get the whole Mighty Ducks trilogy. But Eloise at the Plaza. Never watched it, but it was a bucket of Goodwill. So I was like, alright, whatever. Twitches 2 movie collection, so. And then Halloween Town 1 and 2. Alright, well that is everything except Gravity Falls, the complete series, which is great. I just wish the price was not so expensive so I could recommend this over Disney Plus, because this is better than Disney Plus because it's not weirdly and awkwardly censored for no reason, with half of the episodes being censored and the other half not being censored. I don't know. But yeah, that's my Disney collection.